Change of direction and the front just gives way.
Hands, I think Joe Salucci there, to get over that one. There was no warning whatsoever, was there? You know, a treacherous turn two. Look what the fans are.
A good start from Morbidelli from pole. Rossi did not get away well. Does he into turn one? He will, ahead of Miller and Quartararo.
Morbidelli absolutely puts for Rossi.
Who's that?
Zarco's gone down and he's taken out Dovizioso. The big lead at the first corner.
Can you believe MotoGP and Johan Zarco? Look at the start from Twan Mir. He's up into fifth already as well.
Dovizioso down and out at the second corner.
Here comes Rossi up the inside of Jack Miller. Rossi 1 and 2 here. Miller third, then Quartararo, then Twan Mir. Alex Rib.
He's gone from undaunted to unimpressed with Johan Zarco, isn't it?
The championship will change. Down in then Jack Miller.
That was a T-vote here last year, wasn't there, involving Jorge Lorenzo. Rossi almost now that Dovizioso has been taken out. Look at that. 3 Ducatis who instigated it. Dovizioso was obviously pointing to that, but another monumental swing in the pendulum in terms of, and the 3 Yamahas have got exactly where they want to be. We're at the front of this Grand Prix at the end of the
lap one. Not many people saw that one coming to the Suzuki's, Matt. What a start. Polisvibro goes through and Ali
15th over the line. Did he get mired in some of that trouble at the second corner? But Vignard, Petrucci, again apologies to Johan Zarco because we called it, or I called it, after in front of Johan Zarco.
There is Johan Zarco in second place. Jack Miller doing well to hang on in there at the moment. Still Mir, Chibanya, Oliveira in 10th. There'd have been
quite a bit of work to do, isn't there, for Polisvibro? Great train. He's just ahead of Alex Marquez, and then ahead of him is Cal Crutch.
Still the gap to Morbidelli out front, 3/10 of a second.
This Barcelona Grand Prix, this top 5 are quite comfortably clear. Those two are lapping identically, 1:40.9.
Yeah, no, where the cream rises to the top, because that's when we suspect you'll start seeing Quartararo. Here comes Quartararo, he's in the slipstream, and he goes through into second place. Will he get the Yamaha stop? Quartararo then up to second.
How many times has Valentino Rossi made that move on his right?
They've not raced in close quarters too many times, actually. Outshining Franco.
Vignales still stuck down. Advantage taken by Fabio Quartararo up the inside of Rossi. Made sure he could see Rossi at second place.
Then Jarvis, the piercing eyes. He'll want all.
As it is, Fabio Quartararo
braking hard into turn 10. Number 20 Yamaha.
You know what's happening here, Steve, which is quite a surprise. Mir's not got the pace of that team.
It's gone to a 1 second, but I think Mir is saving something back. They're not dropping anywhere near as much as Yamaha and other machines. All right, at the moment, he's losing a good chunk of time. Taro, is he thinking about the move into turn 1? Not this time.
Yeah, half a second slower than Quartararo. That 10th quicker than Alex Rins, who's just set his fastest lap of the race. Rins, as soon as he dispensed with some serious rhythm, 6/10 quicker than Polisvibro on that last lap. So
she comes through the drive. Through 13 that Fabio Quartararo's got, and able to now get in the slipstream of Franco Morbidelli. You bet he is. He's up by his teammate and he goes through into the lead here in Barcelona.
He's got the pace to break away here now. Gap Rossi, gap Quartararo, second half of the race.
Well, really spinning up a bit there from Fabio Quartararo. You don't want a bit from Fabio. They're all aware
that the rear tyre's going to be spinning, it's going to be sliding. Who's got the best traction control setup dialed in?
Then Maverick Viñales.
Brad Binder in this group, they're not out of championship contention at all.
First and second up on the top left of the screen as Fabio Quartararo comes round from Fabio. 40.3, slightly quicker on that lap was Franco.
Mir was half a second faster on that previous lap, so Miller looks
mistaken.
Big moment then on the front end for Franco Morbidelli into turn 1. We just saw
this is the sort of blow. Goodness me. He's done well to keep.
He had to sit it up out wide of the day. Much like he was desperate there to try and not lose too much time, and the process almost went down for the second time.
One has gone down. We hold our breaths. It's Rossi. No. The dream is over.
That's the championship gone, I think, as well for another Italian.
It could have been a fairy tale.
Saying in the garage.
Valentino Rossi's hopes of victory and Ash on lap 16.
There's not many times in Valentino.
Change of direction and the front just gives way. Change of direction and the front just gives way. change of direction and the front just gives way.
Hands, I think Joe Salucci there, yeah. Mamma mia, that's what he was saying.
No, Rossi dejected,
yeah, you can see
gutted,
there.
knows how much of it.
Inflated, but Rossi completely deflated. That's a mammoth blow to his champion. Quartararo now.
To get over that one, there was no warning whatsoever, was there? You know, to get over that one, there was no warning whatsoever, was there? To get over that one, there was no warning whatsoever, was there?
You know, treacherous turn two. Look what the fans on the virtual wall made of it. Oh dear, careful. Well, Steve, you can just see head in hands. He's absolutely gutted about that one. Absolutely, Alex Rins at bay. Rins coming up the inside of Miller on the brakes into turn 10, and he's sure there's no way back through for the Aussie.
Interesting. We've got Petronas Yamaha Ducati 5-6. Cross through on that last lap. No sign to panic, but he's helpless. Through goes Mir into second place with 2 laps to go.
There comes his rear tyre now, is Alex Rins. The Suzuki's have got the better speed at this.
Up the inside he goes then. Franco Morbidelli is now
chopping and changing. The Suzuki team, well, they love it because they're about to see 2 men on the last lap shortly here in Barcelona.
Across the line we go to start. And Alex Rins, as ever with Suzuki's, it's the late show. We want Jack Miller. Just behind them, Nakagami on Miller's just fancy 5th place.
Franco Morbidelli 3. His rear tyre was just completely giving up the ghost. He was a second that 4th place. A couple more laps and Morbidelli will be dropping like a stone a bit further back.
Left in this Barcelona clash. And this man is back to his best. An outstanding job done by Fabio. Happy that there's not too many laps left.
Yeah, he's desperate for the checkered flag because he was also in the 43s. The virtual fan wall, they're all roaring around the world. It's been
on Prix here 2 years ago. He got his first ever podium here. Just one. He's up once more and wins here in Catalunya. From there, Franco Morbidelli will be gutted. He loses out on a podium. Pecco Bagnaia for 5th place. Good job from the pair of them. Maverick Vinales 9th in the end. He managed to get past Crutchlow on the last lap.
Yeah, it's a great race. I know for the public maybe it's a bit.
He loves that Fabio because his back's been up against the wall and he